Alright guys, MMA Professor. I'm going to do a review vid of UFC 123. I know I didn't do predictions, but let me lay it down for you. I'm going to tell you what I picked wrong. Why would I do that? Because I'm not here to bullshit you. I'll tell you what I got wrong, and I'll tell you what I got right. So, let's start with I don't know if you can see, I got the Penn fight queued up in the background, but I'll get to that later. Let's go with Tyson Griffin, Nick Lenz. I don't know, just going by the play-by-play. Nick Lenz beats Griffin, split decision. Griffin's going to get cut. Promising start to his UFC career. Don't know what happened. Maybe should go to a different camp. Like, oh, he trains at Extreme Couture. What camp is better than that? One that he feels not comfortable in. You need to not feel comfortable in camp. Because otherwise you get too comfortable in fighting and you lose 3 fights in a row. Paul Kelly, TJ O'Brien. Close fight. TJ O'Brien, I actually picked to go pretty deep into this season of The Ultimate Fighter. Not because he's an amazing fighter, but because of how tall he is, and how on The Ultimate Fighter people seem to be susceptible to submissions. He got starched in his first fight, didn't even make it into the house. Paul Kelly couldn't find the range the whole time. It was very close. O'Brien landing leg kicks. Kelly traps him in a crucifix. Pretty good grappling in the second round. Paul Kelly wins by TKO via mounted crucifix. Barboza against Mike Lulo. Lulo's tough in this one. I got into a dialogue with a guy via Twitter about Barboza's amazing technique and amazing Muay Thai. And yes, he's a very quick striker, very powerful striker, huge for 155, good takedowns, good takedown defense. Actually, good takedowns, which, I just said, but it surprised me when I said it, because, I think he's pretty good with positioning. His leg kicks could be better. And I'm not saying that to hate on the guy. I'm just saying if he did proper technique, he could have finished it in the first or second round instead of the third. When he kicks, and I'm not trying to hate on the guy. I'm not. I'm just saying, Muay Thai, when you kick, and I love people finishing by leg kicks, don't get me wrong. When he kicks, he's quick, but he doesn't turn over on it completely when he makes contact. So he's kicking more at an upward angle than he is kicking downward. If he would kick, go up, whip his hip around, and kick downward, it would drive in more, and he'd be able to finish. But enough of my sitting on my pedestal, because I don't fight, so there you go. Barboza is pretty quality. Dennis Hallman, Carl Parisian. Parisian's not a fighter anymore. He's not a fighter. No matter what his mouth says, I'm a fighter, bro. I'm a fighter, bro. That's what I do, bro. His mind, his body, especially his body, is not in fighting anymore. You're going to get hurt if you keep fighting like that. You can have as many accomplishments in another discipline as you want. Listen, dude. You need to get your mind right. And his mind, even though he says so, is not right. His training isn't right. You can't win based on judo. And a guy like Dennis Hallman, who has 70 plus fights, 65 wins. Hallman, Hughes, 3. Do it. Yes. He gets KO'd. Mark Munoz, Aaron Simpson. Munoz takes a unanimous decision. Not incredibly surprising. Matt Brown, Brian Foster. Foster wins by guillotine choke. Brown's going to get cut. Sucks, but, he's improving his submissions, and, yeah. Lozon and Sideropoulos was a weird fight. Lozon was doing amazing in the first round, tagging him with a straight right. He won the first round, clearly won the first round 10-9, and all of a sudden, he has nothing left, and basically just succumbs to Soteropoulos over. I that's no. I don't know why Lozon, because I know Lozon trains hard. No idea why his cardio is that bad. Phil Davis, Tim Boach. Yep, Phil Davis takes him down, gets him with a one-armed Kimura. Actually, it wasn't one-armed. It was one arm behind the back and then the other arm on the other side, pulling weird. There's a better name for it than the Mr. Wonderful. Somebody come up with something else, because it sucks. I'm not going to do this guy's whole name. Mikel Big Rig Falcao against Gerald Harris. I don't know what the fuck to say about this fight. And I'm going to swear a lot in this fight during this review of it. Because, what the fuck? Harris comes out, he does his thing with the sloping monkey and jumping in, sloping monkey, jumping in. And that's going to work on nobody except for guys that don't know how to strike. I don't know why he still adapts that. It's his style, but, dude, that doesn't fucking work. Don't do it. And I don't know, it just looked like he was scared of the mental aspect of Falcao having 21 KOs and, you know, not watching footage. So he's scared of the unknown, essentially, is what this fight boils down to. Gerald Harris was afraid of what he didn't know. He didn't watch footage. You know, he's a smart fighter, so he watches footage and breaks shit down. Falcao, there's no footage on him, hardly, because he's fought nobody's in Brazil. So Gerald Harris coming in, he knows he's a powerful striker. So what does he do? He freaking tiptoes around him. No, yeah, that's not what he should have done. Falcao, good takedown defense, good power, quick, good jiu-jitsu, good wrestling. Actually, for good top game, jiu-jitsu, good bottom. He's good. Round 2. Falcao fucks him up. Second round, same thing. Round 3, confused me even more. Harris comes out, jab, circle, 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 jab. You clearly lost the first 2 rounds. What the fuck are you thinking? I don't understand what goes through fighters' minds when they come out and it's like, dude, you clearly lost the first 2 rounds. You clearly lost the first 2 rounds. You're going to lose this fight. You're going to lose this fight. Do you want it? Like, I don't know, the coach. I don't know the mentality of coach fighters. It's a complex, mindset. It's a complex persona of a fighter. And I'm not going to delve into what a coach needs to say. All I'm going to say is this. Me, as a fighter, if I was losing the first 2 rounds, I want my coach to be, seriously, you are losing this fucking fight. Knock him out or you're going to lose. You're going to lose. That's it. No, none of this jab, monkey technique BS. Knock him out. Knock him out. Or you're going to lose the fight. Do you want to lose it? Do you want to lose this fight? Do you want to lose? No? Knock him out. You may get knocked out in the process, but if you lost the first 2, clearly, you're not going to win a fight by jabbing your way to a decision in the 3rd. Harris, that was fucking stupid. You were afraid of nothing, and at the end of the 3rd, Mikel Falcao, shoot a box. No. If Wanderlei Silva and Shogun would have flown in with their capes and, masks on and been like, wait a minute, who's saying shoot a box? Who the fuck has the gall to say that they're representing shoot a box by throwing 7 strikes in 1 round? I throw 7 strikes in my sleep. No, it's bullshit, dude. Wanderlei needs to, slap this dude upside the head and say, dude, you fucking can do it. Knock this dude out. And BJ Penn, Matt Hughes. Hell yeah. queued up. BJ Penn, knockout. Yes. Greatest thing ever. If you don't know, BJ Penn is my favorite fighter of all time. He will remain my favorite fighter of all time, and I make no apologies for it. BJ Penn knocks out Matt Hughes in 21 seconds. Nobody's ever done that before. I knew BJ Penn's boxing was way better. Hughes had no chance in this fight. Did I think it would come that quickly? No. I thought BJ Penn would wear him down with strikes and then submit him. But you get what you get. Matt Hughes, Dennis Hallman, 3, BJ Penn. I don't know who he's going to fight next. 170, 155, who knows? Probably 170, because as long as Edgar's the champ, he can't beat him. It's a bad stylistic matchup. BJ Penn is still in his prime. You don't understand. He's still in his prime. He's 31. It's just bad. You know, Edgar's quicker than him. A better wrestler. It's a bad, stylistic matchup for BJ. Matt Hughes, a guy who's not as quick. His striking, not as anywhere near as good. It's a good stylistic matchup. Rampage against Machida. I won't say much about this fight. It's judging, and it's the scoring system. Did Rampage win this fight, in pride? No, he probably would have lost it because Machida did more damage, and they don't score the fight based on rounds. Rampage was the aggressor. He pushed him against a cage. He had a takedown. He threw more strikes in the first 2, and he won the first 2. And Machida clearly won the third more than Jackson won the first and second combined. But it's all about scoring, and it's a split decision. You can't really do anything about it. And was it a great fight? No. But I think a vast improvement from Rampage's last fight. He needs to keep going in that direction, and he's throwing more leg kicks, uses wrestling more, and that's what I like to see. Rampage was going downhill, becoming more and more one-dimensional, and people were figuring him out, and there you go. Decent night of fights. I enjoyed it, and looking forward to the next couple of fights. You guys stay metal.